This is the Wooting Uwu, a high-quality keypad made by the creators of the best keyboards for Geometry Dash. Today, I will be putting the Uwu up against multiple challenges to determine if it is truly the best way to play Geometry Dash. Here we have the Wooting Uwu in all of its glory. Inside we have the Wooting Uwu itself, some replacement switches, and 3 random keycaps that they give you. I got a slime, a penguin, and a random girl. I don't know who that is. Taking it out of the case, I'm shocked how heavy it is, honestly. Here's a little sound test. Also, you'll notice that the Wooting Uwu, as opposed to the regular Sayo device, instead of having a knob, it has the 3 little buttons down here. Plugged in, you can see the RGB is quite bright. Usually it's set to rainbow, but I have mine on purple because I like purple. Starting off with the keyboard. For this test, we'll be seeing how many attempts it takes to beat Clubstep on my keyboard and then my Wooting Uwu. The first thing you'll notice about the keyboard is that it feels like kind of spongy to click, you know? I don't know if that's like my keyboard specifically. Also, it does look really nice. Do you like my beautiful little pink gradient going on? Honestly, this thing feels quite nice to click down on. I can understand why people use it. I died at 55. Of course I died at 55. If you don't get... I was gonna say if you don't get the coin, you're a monster, but maybe I shouldn't get the coin. Alright, let's Clubstep down 1 time for my first time. I don't know how I didn't beat Clubstep yet. 3 attempts. Lovely. Moving on to the Wooting Uwu now. Immediately, this one feels better to click, I can't lie. I like it. It's more sharp, you know? And also my inputs feel way more responsive. If I beat this first try, you have to like and subscribe. Hey, let's go. 1 attempt. Hell yeah. So just based off that test, does that mean the Wooting Uwu is better? Not exactly. We're going to be testing it in many different ways, and this was the smallest of the 5. For our next test, we'll be testing how well I can spam with each of them. To test this, I've got this level here, the spam counter, and I'm going to be doing 1 attempt with the keyboard and 1 attempt with the Wooting Uwu to see which one performs better. Starting off with the keyboard. Alright, for that one we got 278, let's go. And my webcam fell off, so that's even better. Now for the Wooting. Alright, 358. So it did surprisingly a lot better than the keyboard, I can't lie. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked with how much of a difference the Uwu made. Let's give it a go somewhere else. For our next test, we have the Skill Creator. What? For our next test, we have the Skill Tester by X-Creator Goal. Everyone knows this level is a true mark of how good you are at the game, right? Not really, but it shows a decent bit. So we're going to be scoring each of our game modes with both devices, and we're going to find out which one performs better. Alright, Cube. Alright, we got an A+ for Cube. I'm surprised. I did not want to do it again. Next up, Ship. Got a B+ for Ship. We can beat Bloodbath, guys. Ball. Got a B+. We can beat Bloodbath again. Alright, I beat Bloodbath twice. UFO. B-. Nice, you can do better, though. Okay, that was mean. Alright, Wave. This is my domain. A+. Brilliant. Yes. Robot. B. Well done. Thanks. How did I just do those first 2 so well? I messed up. Why is it double-clicking? C, well done. That was terrible. This shit double-clicked. You guys know how I feel about swing, so I'm very scared for this. B+. Okay, you can beat Bloodbath because there's a lot of swing there. Alright, so these are the results for keyboard. We have a B+ in the bottom right there. You know what? I'll take it. For my first attempt on everything, that's pretty good. Now it's time for the Wooting Uwu. Cube. A, excellent. Did I do worse? I think I might have done worse. A, excellent. Okay. B-. Okay, I'll take it. It's fine. Wave. Oh, S. Let's go. S- though. Yes. All right. So for our total accuracy, we got an A- for the Wooting Uwu. That means that this one did perform better. So you are in the lead, my friend. Also, I just noticed, why is the cube called the icon? For our next test, we have the GOAT Blade of Justice. I've beaten this level, even though it doesn't show here. I beat it on a start boss copy. Don't cancel me, please. I'm not hacking. So, I'm gonna be doing 10 attempts from 0 with both of these, and I'm gonna see which one can get farther. Starting off with the keyboard. Attempt number 1. 3. I forgot it's gonna have the new best pop-ups. 3 again. 4. Guys, we're progressing. 16! Dude, I'm so good at the game, it's absurd. Oh. Alright, last one. Got the LDM for good luck. Okay, after doing 10 attempts on the keyboard, my best attempt was 16%. Let's see if we can beat that with the wooting. Alright, let's go. Attempt 1. 2%. Oh god, there's a... Oh! Guys, I'm selling. 8. Okay. Dude! Alright, attempt 5. 13. Come on. 1. 10. Come on. I need to beat this. 0. What? 1. Okay, last attempt. 15. No! So surprisingly for this test, the keyboard actually outperformed the wooting by 1%. I don't know if that was because of luck or something, or if I just suck, or the keyboard's actually better. Let's see if our last test can truly determine it. For our last test, we have the GOAT Sonic Wave. I'm on a start boss copy for this because this is the level I'm going for right now. And we're going to be seeing which one of these performs better on a level that I haven't beaten. So we're going to be doing attempts from the drop, and we're going to see which one can just pass it first. Starting off with the keyboard. Dude, this is going to take so long. Dude, this is actually impossible on this. I don't know if it's because I'm just more used to the uwu, or if I suck at the game. I'm grasping at straws here, because I should be doing better than this. Like, honestly, the keyboard is solid. I think that anyone who uses the keyboard can beat hard levels, because I've beaten hard levels on the thing before. I beat my first extreme on keyboard. Oh my god! Oh my god! So don't let me being a bum completely, like, make you think that you need to spend money on something fancy. Alright, after using this keyboard for a little bit, like, this drop is really difficult. I can't do it. I'm gonna move on to the wooting and see how I do with this. Alright, now we have the wooting. Let's see if we can actually get somewhere. Dude, already just tied with my best with the keyboard. Damn. Also, by the way, I'm sorry about my menus in the top left there being messed up. I don't know what's going on with them. Honestly, I might just turn them off. I died to the spike right after, but we cleared the drop. That did not take as long as I thought it would be. Holy. I was so locked in, bro. I can't believe I just did that so fast. I don't even know if I've done that run before. Overall, I think that obviously the wooting uwu is better for GD because of its low latency and also small form factor. It makes it easier to use. But it is not the only way to play the game, and honestly, using a keyboard, you'll be completely fine. Thank you all so much for watching. This video took me a ton of time to make, so if you could please subscribe and leave a comment down below what you thought, I would really appreciate it. Have a great rest of whatever time it is for you, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!